In this video, we're going to look at who could potentially get moved for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they enter the off-season. And they're going to need to make some moves to clear up some cap space to sign some key players to make some changes and look for a deep playoff run next year. So Matthews, Tavares, Marner, Nylander, they're the core four players, and it's unlikely that any of them get moved. Then there's Kerfoot, Johnson, and Kapanen. Those are probably the players that are most likely to get moved. All these players had their struggles this year, and in terms of Kerfoot, he had a struggle throughout the year. Johnson, he was coming off an injury as they were going into the playoffs. Kapanen, he's probably the player that has the most value here and will most likely get traded. Then we have Zach Hyman. He's a player here who's entering his contract year, and his value is probably at the highest also because he's coming off a career year. But it's unlikely that he gets traded because of the fact that he plays such a key role with either the Matthews line or the Tavares line. We see Ilya Mikheyev, he's probably going to get an extension here in Toronto as he's an RFA or he gets traded. And then Pierre Engvall, he might get moved because unless he plays a top 9 role in this team, it's unlikely that they keep him around as a fourth line player making 1.25. And it looks like Jason Spezza might get re-signed for the league min. In terms of defense, they got Morgan Riley, Jake Muzzin, Rasmus Sandin, and Justin Hall under contract that can all see playing a key role in their top 6. And then Timothy Liljegren might have a role there, and also Travis Dermott. They're going to have to re-sign some players here, like Dermott, and they're going to have to go in free agency or through trade to find some other defensemen to fix up that blue line. In terms of goaltending, they got Frederick Anderson and Jack Campbell. Anderson's also entering his contract year, so we'll see where that goes. He could get traded, or they might look to sign him to a team-friendly deal. And in terms of cap space, they got $4.6 million going into the offseason. So, in my opinion, the player that's most likely to get traded is either Kapanen, Kerfoot, or Johnson. I don't see any of their D-men get traded or their goaltenders.